And now we bring on
No, just saying media-wise.
Doug McDermott. Welcome.
How we doing?
Good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
too.
Good day, sir.
What's up, boss? How you doing?
Good to see you.
Let's talk about the fit here, because talking with you at the golf outing, you mentioned that you kind of felt like the fit was better here, and that for your game and how it's developed, you get in the right spot. Maybe Dallas was a good example of this, even though it was a short period of time, that you can excel at the level that I'm sure you feel like you're capable of. Why do you think Indiana is true of that as well?
I think just the roster, the guys that are on the team. I think it's a great coaching staff. I've played with Vic, Domas, and Kyle before, and my strength is not just shooting, but moving without the ball. And I think that's something they put an emphasis on their second unit. We got another great playmaker in Tyreek that'll make it easier for me as a shooter as well, the way he can get wherever he wants on the floor. So I think the fit's really good for me.
You've bounced around a little bit in your early years in the league, and I'm always curious when we get a guy like that as it relates to this. You, more so than most, have understood now because of that this is a business as much as a game. Does the business aspect of it, particularly when it affects you in terms of moving so often, in any way detract from your enjoyment of the game?
You could look at it that way, but to be honest, for me, being a single guy that has no family, it's been really easy for me. And I've actually enjoyed it in some ways, just kind of seeing how each organization does things differently, playing for multiple different coaches. I've learned a lot in these 4 years. And, to say I'd rather be in a place for 4 years, just one team, would have been nice. But, I think moving around has really allowed me to learn from different players, different coaches, and I'm looking forward to hopefully making this place my home for at least 3 years.
You mentioned that you played with Victor and Domas in Oklahoma City. How much has watching them progress and watching them come here, and both of them took a huge step forward, I think, last year. When you see something like that happen, whether it's Indiana or anywhere, but specifically in the situation of Indiana, how much of that goes into your thought process as you're making the decision to come here?
Yeah, that was a huge attraction, just seeing how much better those guys became here in Indiana. And just after playing against them, you can just tell they had a different energy about them. And, the coaching staff did a great job with them. And, this place is it's amazing. It's basketball here. They care a lot about their Pacers. And, we want to play for fans like that.
Your dad's a coach, and more to the point, a successful college coach. So while he hasn't worked at the pro level, he understands the game. How valuable is it for you to have a sounding board like that that's also not just a close personal family member, but your father? Is that a big factor?
Yeah, it's a huge factor. Someone I can talk to throughout the year. We're both busy all the time, but it's just great being around that Creighton program in the summer, being around the young guys, picking their brain, being there for them if they have questions. It's a good mutual relationship between me and all those guys, and have my dad to call after games. It's a great guy to have, not just as a father, but as a coach that I played for.
Is he a harsh critic?
He's very harsh.
Yeah.
He's my biggest critic, so he'll tell me right how it is. I don't need social media to enter that. I know he's going to be the first one telling me what I did wrong. So.
Did you get the chance, I know as a player you're busy, but did you get the chance to watch much of the first round series in Indiana and Cleveland? And I think one thing that both Kevin Pritchard and Nate McMillan have discussed was that in the second unit, even in totality, the need for shooting was there, and hopefully that's a lot of what you're bringing in.
Yeah, that's what I'll bring. I'm not going to be afraid to let it fly. That's kind of my motto. I think I do a great job of spacing the floor, and we got guys in that second unit that need some floor spacing, and I think I can really do that. I move well without the ball, and I saw the series against Cleveland, and they're so close. And I think this team this year, we need to build on that. I think we can't be satisfied with just making the playoffs. We want to make a run at the thing.
All right, Doug McDermott joining us here on the 2018 edition of the Live Media Day Show. We appreciate your time. Best of luck.
Thank you.